All right, guys, from my previous post, I said if you guys give me 500 comments about CBEX, I am going to give a detailed fundamental analysis on this platform. Whether it is an exchange or an investment platform, don't worry, you're about to find out whether it is legit or a scam. First of all, I have broken down this analysis into three parts. There is the regulatory part, then the structural or the model of this platform, and the last one would be based on sentiments. Are you ready? It will be very important to note that CBEX is actually an existing platform, or should I say a company in Hong Kong. So when you search for CBEX, you're going to see several links like cbex.com.cn. That one is a real estate company, yeah? Then there is also CBEX I think CX, which is the exchange now. Talking about whether this investment platform or exchange, as it seems, is regulated or not. I started by looking out to scam.com or Scam Advisor. Some of you who know that website, you can use it to verify, websites that are liable to scam. Scam Advisor uses the age of a domain, the reviews from communities and other things to give a rating whether a website is legit or not. And the rating I got for this exchange is kind of fair. However, there is still something fishy, which I am still going to talk about. Remember, at this point, I am neither on the side of this platform being a scam or being it legit. So let's just have it calm until the end of this video. Now, when you go into this platform, they have a very good user interface. Yes, let's just give it to them. But one thing that didn't really sit well with me is the fact that why are there certificates flying everywhere? Like, was it just me or some of you felt that discomfort when you saw, saw them trying to prove a point like we are registered, we did this, and it was just flying everywhere? Well, with the experience that I have with some online platforms, whenever any platform is trying to prove so hard that they are legit, they are registered, check it. Most times they are not. So I tried opening these certificates, reading through, trying to understand where did they register this, when, and one of the things that I found out was there is no scanned documents. If you look at them very well, those documents were, should I say, designed. If you really want to prove to me without me asking you that your platform is registered, then why not show me scanned documents instead of designing some things? And so that didn't really sit well with me. You can call that a red flag, but let's put that aside. I also checked the two major platforms where you can verify any exchange, CoinMarketCap and blockchain.com. So if you check CoinMarketCap, you will not find CBEX. If you check blockchain.com, you will not find CBEX. It simply means there is no proper registration. So if you ask me right now, is this platform registered? I don't think so, because there is no information that tells that they are registered outside what they display on their platform. Of course, it is their platform, so they can show you anything. Now, the second part of my analysis would be the structural parts of CBEX. What are they offering? How does it work? How does the platform work exactly? And why are so many persons excited? At the same time, a lot of persons are calling it scam. Before I say anything about this, I want to remind us that a crypto exchange has a primary function of buying and selling or trading crypto assets. That being said, there is not going to be any exchange without buying an asset. And this primary buying an asset would have to be spot trading. What I mean by that is if you have any cryptocurrency, like if you have USDT or your Naira or anything, you can swap it to another one. You can use your USDT to buy Bitcoin, and you would own Bitcoin in your exchange. That is the primary function of an exchange, right? To exchange from one to another, and that is on the spot market. I noticed that these guys don't actually allow holding of assets on their platform. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you cannot buy Ethereum and own Ethereum on your wallets there, because I only saw the future space and the perpetual space. So that is actually questionable. This point, I am still not saying they are scam. Yeah, I'm just picking out my observation. Also, under the future space, which I clearly know what futures trading mean, there is derivative, and under derivative trading, we have futures trading, which is also called the perpetual trading. Then we have options trading. Let me not go too deep. But under the futures trading space on their platform, I discovered, if you check it right now, you'll be seeing call and put. When you hear call and put, the kind of trading that should come to mind is options trading and not futures trading. I think these guys should be educated because they need to know exactly what they are putting up there. Futures trading is different from options trading. So when you put call and put, you are literally saying this is an options trading. And options trading is actually limited by time. Some of you who've been trading on expert option, if you go into a trade, you can take a trade on options for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and it will expire. You either make profits or you go home with your loss. But futures trading is not limited by time. You can go into a futures trade and you hold it for months. As long as you're not kicked out, you are still in that trade. Do you understand? Options trading is limited by time. So for every trade you go into, it is going to expire after that period of time you've allocated for that trade. So I discovered that futures trading space is actually not a futures trading, but options trading. Then the perpetual space is now the perpetual trading. But one of the things I discovered on their perpetual trading space is there is no leverage. And leverage is a key factor for perpetual trading. So how are you going to tell what leverage you are going into? Well, maybe it is a new development they are coming up with. In the crypto space, we are always open to advancements. The technology always improves. And let's say they are coming up with something new. Yeah. Let's proceed. Now, if you register on this platform and you make a deposit, they promise to give you, is it 2 trades now? They give you 2 trades. So let's say these are signals. When you come up to the platform, they give you signals, you trade, you make profits, which is the reason a lot of newbies are excited, because you don't need any knowledge to take these signals. They just tell you, do this, and you do it. So whoever invites you to the platform will direct you or guide you through how to take these signals. Then you do exactly what they tell you to do, then you make profit, right? Now, in taking these signals, you are using the feature space, and under that space, you go to invited me. Then you're going to see a trade there, probably something that has been set by your upline. So you tap on it, they are going to debit you from your own account and enter that trade for you automatically. So whatever trade you're going into is assumed to be what your upline has set for you, right? And after some minutes, you come back to check whether you've made money or you've lost money, which a lot of you are always saying you are making money. Okay, that is a model for options trading. I just needed to remind you. So options trading, maybe they set something, they tell you go into this trade, you do it, you make money. Really good, really beautiful. Yeah. So that is actually not a bad thing. It could be an advancement or another kind of trading coming up. But one of the things I feel is not convenient for somebody like me who knows how to trade is there is a particular amount of money you need to deposit in order for you to receive some kind of signals. I think I had something like bonus signals. So if you deposit from $300 above, you are open to some kind of codes. They'll give you a code, you put that code, and then you enter a trade. What kind of code is that? Does it mean there is somebody somewhere who is actually controlling what is happening if you deposit $300? This is not cryptocurrency, if you ask me, because the space is supposed to have some level of decentralization, even though we know an exchange, has a centralized power. But you cannot publicly tell me, if you deposit this specific amount of money, I'm going to give you this code that would for sure help you make money. So it's a red flag. This one is a red flag. Yeah. I don't know how they do it, but somebody is actually somewhere, maybe literally giving you money or helping you win that trade. It could be that they are giving you the right signal. But remember, for the fact that there is a specific amount which you need to deposit in order for you to get a specific number of trade, it is fishy. The third analysis would be the sentimental part. And before I even talk about this one, yeah, do you know that this your CBEX does not have an application? It only exists on a web. Like, how do you guys even trust a platform that does not have an application? What if the web goes on maintenance? I'm just saying, don't be scared. But what if you just wake up one morning and you're not able to open the application anymore? I think you should make this decision yourself, whether you're comfortable with that. Now, the sentimental parts, when I checked Scam Advisor, I actually saw some comments, some bittered comments. Like, one of the easiest way to know whether a particular platform would profit you is ask people who already did that platform, who are already there, or probably are making money from that space. In as much as I hear a lot of you saying, I have made this, I've made that, I've made this, I've made that, go to Scam Advisor and see, just read for yourself. Somebody said they deposited 800 and something dollars. Somebody said they deposited this and that, and they've not been able to withdraw. I'm not talking about recent comments. That is to tell you this platform has actually been there. I think it is almost a year now. Yes. Recently, maybe they restructured and they came back. One of the reasons you would see a high rating on Scam Advisor is because the website is actually not new. Don't forget, scammers can explore old websites or old domains and use it for what they want to use. There is this platform called Glencore. I don't know how many of you did Glencore. Okay, apart from Glencore, there is Pennywise. Oh, these are old platforms that even after MMM, a lot of these platforms came and some of us participated in all of them because we would always say no risks, no Ferrari. So you want to take risks. You just want to put small money, and then when you make something from inside, you quickly go out. Smart guy. But it doesn't always work like that because when you put in that small money and you make profit, the way your mind would begin to push you back, it would even be strange to you. Yes, that is how the human mind works. Yeah. If you see something that is profitable, maybe after your first week or first month, you've made withdrawals, you would unconsciously go back to that website one day and put another money because you're looking for a quick money. It will keep bringing you back until the day they will sting you. So those of you that are saying, this does not sound well, but I quickly want to make profit and rush out, well, you might not be that lucky anyways. So Pennywise and Glencore, one of the things I learned from these Ponzi schemes was that they were using registration details, even addresses from real companies. So when you browse or you go online to check informations about them, you're going to find those informations. Meanwhile, it is not the real company that is doing the investments. They are just using the certificates of those companies to do their own whatever. That being said, as an exchange, it will be a major risk for your company if you put your certificates outside. And I would ask us now, have you ever seen Binance putting their registration sats outside, or Bybit or BitGet? So I think you should answer that. At this point, I believe you would have made up your mind whether you really want to trust these people with your money and do the investment stuff, or you want to walk away. I have not said it is scam, and I have not said it is real. I just gave you facts. You're welcome.